So the responsibility part, that you can have sex and leave and have no responsibility, exists even if you are married in Sweden. There's no, like, you're trapped in this marriage forever. You can divorce at any time, which you said they were able to do in your country as well. So now I'm wondering if you lied about that part. Are your women allowed to divorce you, or are they trapped in their responsibility to you as a wife? Let's see here. Next text. I should not have that freedom. I should be held responsible for the woman's well-being. I should not be able to take her virginity and then leave. This is abuse for this woman. The marriage requires me to stay and lose a lot of money if I want to divorce, which makes it hard for me to leave these women unless I have a valid reason to leave and the court agrees. Okay, so you're trapped in the marriage to them as well. So you're trapped together. That sounds very unhealthy if you ask me. I don't think that sounds very good at all. There's some parts of it that sounds okay though. It's a bunch of loyalty to each other, which can strengthen. It could be that you're more friends than actually in love, and that can cause stability as well. So that's an actually you're trapped together. It's not that you're a slave to the other. So that's sounds not too bad as long as everybody's content with the situation. The thing about the virginity though is that the virginity is special, many say, but the thing is that when you have had many sexual partners, like you lose your virginity once, and in my experience the virginity sex is the baddest sex you will have in your life. Because you're just nervous, you don't know what you're doing, and you need practice basically. And me, who has had over 15 sexual partners, can say that you get better at sex the more partners you have had sex with, because you get confirmation on what's good and what's not good in a way that you can't get from only having one partner. And but some of them lie also. Like if they get angry for the relationship not working or nothing, they can take back what they said. You're not really good at sex anyways, or something like that, when they have said that you are good at sex or something. So that's just I believe in sexual freedom, so I don't the virginity part is special for the individual, so you should try to make the loss of virginity a special event, that you're trying to see that the virgin is having a good time, maybe help them along if you're experienced and they are not, and stuff like that. And if you have two virgins, that they try to figure things out together, because it's new to both of you and you need to practice together. And what's the goal? Is it pleasure or is it to have children? So it can be a little bit different. So it's but the economic part and the societal structure, I'm not trying to change your country. You will have to evaluate your own marriage system and see if are you content with it? Is it only practical, or do you feel trapped inside of it? Like I don't know your culture, I only know my own. So you're correct that my ethics and my morals are part of my upbringing in this part of the world. But at the same time, so is yours. So your situation and your ethics has also been taught to you. So it's Let's see what you wrote here. That's the point of a marriage. The women can leave as well if they have a valid reason. The difference is that the man loses the dowry money. If he divorces the woman, which makes it so men cannot get married to a bunch. Okay, so it's a financial restriction system. Doesn't sound too bad actually. Let's see. So it is so men cannot get married to a bunch of women, have sex and then divorce them as a loophole to use these women cause that would bankrupt them. A woman is not a tool you can use and discard. You need to properly take care of her and have sex in a moral way. Well, that's at least some good values in there. So it's just different from where I'm from. But at least you seem to have a respectful standpoint against your women, which they hopefully appreciate. I can tell you that even though I have had many sexual partners, they have disregarded me and wanted to move on. And this has had with life situational stuff, that they find themselves not, we don't have the same life goals, they don't feel that there's love really. The relationship isn't what they expect it to be, or they want a better man or stuff like that. So the disregarding stuff is a part of the Swedish life, that the women are discarding the men. So it's you're not good enough kind of stuff. So I'm just too poor to have two wives, man. You are allowed to think that, and that is totally fine. It is it is what it is, and it's a risk when it comes to STDs. So people who do have one night stands, I only think that they should wear protection. But to me it's nothing wrong as long as you have it's hard to explain, but if you like the party life, at least where I live in Sweden, has changed a lot since I was young. But it's a weird experience when you go out drinking with your friends. Like, you party, you meet up with your friends, you're like happy, and you try to you go out to a bar or a dance club, and it's the whole almost awkwardness when you try to meet someone that hopefully will have sex with you, because you have no idea what morals they have. If they want to have a serious relationship and date for 6 months, or if they want to have sex straight away, or if they're waiting until they're married. You have no idea, and you have no skills. How do you even pick up a female? And then you dance a bit foolishly and try to say something smart, but you're probably just stupid. So you're just trying to put out your aces and hope that things goes well, you know. So it's but when you do succeed, when someone is like, it's like this weird like unisons when you actually find someone that is like in the mood and interested in you in the same way at the same time. So it's like a very like it's a very very hard to explain, but it feels really good when you get a woman that wants to be with you as well, on the notice of attraction, and the moment that you're both out to you both want to do it. You're in a moment and you're both having fun, and you're both wanting to be with each other that one night. So it's kind of weird because there's no fairness in it. It's just that momentarily match that makes you go home together and have a really good night with each other, hopefully. Let's see here. You say the views that Western people have of my country is very one-sides. You think of the women as oppressed, but ignore that men cannot shake another woman's hand. A man cannot look in the direction of another woman. A man cannot show his lower stomach below his belly button publicly, and so on. In reality, this is not something bad for women, but we have a higher standard of loyalty, where we stay a virgin before marriage, do not expose our body naked, and do not have sex with other people. Well, you live in a world with where that is a standard, so it becomes a normality. So your viewpoint of our lifestyle is just as condescending as our viewpoint of yours. So what we have is we understand ourselves best, you know? So we are at different stances in the world, different cultures, and we claim that we are right and something like that. And I think that both our cultures and both our system can fail us. They're probably backsides to your nation's functionality or your culture. That you can't change those problems because they are hidden, and people are doing things that they shouldn't be doing. And we have that problem over here as well. So when it comes to freedom, it is that you have as much freedom that we can structurally give. And what is right and wrong is supposed to be discussed. So we can exchange thoughts and ideas like you and I have done today. It doesn't mean that we have to agree that I am right and you are wrong, or that you are right and I am wrong. We are simply having a conversation about life and how it could have been lived, and how we can live it depending on where we are in the world today.